week off school.
Okay.
But you know what I got? I was wondering, we saw the King Tega vs S4 top of the net worth charts. Who do you think, this is our Sennheiser survey below the stream, who do you think is going to have the most farm this game by 10 minutes? Is it King Tega or is it going to be S4?
That's a good one.
10 minutes, so you don't know.
I'm going to go S4.
Don't get to see the draft.
Don't get to see the draft.
I'm going S4.
Yeah, I'm going to go with King Tech, actually.
Damn.
Yeah.
10 seconds.
Vote below the stream.
Vote below the stream.
Yeah.
That's what you're doing. I mean, you got to go with King Tega.
Yeah, yeah. That guy loves farm.
And if you get odds on this, King Tega is the king of farm. His Tidehunter was, did you see the bar? It was like this big compared to S4's little bar.
And then what happened?
It doesn't matter. 10 minutes.
10 minutes, Fog. The Sennheiser survey.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Well, I don't have to shave my head for this one, so I'm fine.
Yeah.
I mean, if they win one game, you're shaved.
Okay, what do you guys think? If Sacred 2-0s, will you give me a shave?
If Sacred 2-0s right now.
From this point on.
No, I went with
if you go in, I go in, dude. I'm ready to double down.
Okay, how about this?
I'm ready to double down.
I will double down if we get something in return.
What do we get in return?
Yeah, we need you guys to do something.
Wait, what? I think it's likely that they get 2-0'd.
Okay.
But we shouldn't. We're giving you. Okay, how about this?
I'll sip a monster.
If Sacred 2-0s OG, you guys let me play with your eyebrows, like kind of shave a little bit.
No. They already shaved a little bit of mine at Aces. I would not appreciate it.
Not like
they were
a
shaving.
lot. I'm just saying, like, let me just take some off the top.
The makeup girl was plucking eyebrows. I loved it,
eyebrows.
but dude, she was great.
How about this?
Okay.
How about this? If actually no, I don't know what. I was gonna say if Sacred wins this one, we have to take off our glasses for the next one, but then we're gonna be worthless.
Yeah. Let me.
Oh, so not much of a change.
So Sacred 2-0s from here on. I get to shave a little bit off the top of your guys' eyebrows.
I'd rather shave my head.
I'd rather shave my head.
I was gonna give you like a permanently confused look.
I would like that. Fog, do you remember when the makeup girl handled me?
Oh, we didn't get to tell that yet, did we? Do you want to tell it?
No, you can tell it.
Want me to tell it? So we're sitting down there and we're talking to her and she's like, do you guys want me to do your hair? And we're like, yeah, you can do it. So we're giving her suggestions because it was Grant's turn. So we're like,
and I just say do whatever. Like,
He said
give
do
me whatever. I like. Surprise me.
we keep Cap starts suggesting. He's like, oh, let's do a pompadour and stuff like that. And she's looking it up. She doesn't know what it is. So then she's like, fine. And Grant sits there. He's like, you know what? Finally, you know what? Just make me beautiful. And she quickly responds. There was no hesitation in her voice whatsoever. She goes, well, we have to get you a new face first.
The makeup girl.
The makeup girl handled Grant. And she was not apologetic about it after.
No, she was very apologetic. Well, I think she saw me like, because I was the guy who's like trash talking them, and I mean, you guys can't hold your own, but man, I was actually kind of sad for like 5 minutes, and then she's like, I am so sorry.
It was probably the highlight. That might have been the highlight of the tournament for me.
Me getting handled by makeup girl.
That was amazing, honestly.
But we do have a draft. A little, like it was like, because I didn't know if she's like at the first 5 minutes she did, and then like afterwards like she heard me talking about it, and I was just kidding about it. She's like, I am so sorry. Like she was super apologetic. I'm like, it's fine. I'm glad when someone handles me. We have a draft though. And we have the Jarek's Earth Spirit, and we have the Sand King, which you guys said you like. We haven't seen... We've seen, what, one other Sand King this tournament? This hero's kind of fallen off in this. Is it two?
One or two?
It doesn't feel like many,
Not
though.
much.
We've had a lot of games, so...
I remember seeing LGD played it once, and Cole played it once. For sure, right?
You're right, yeah.
Because I know Yao played it one game.
Did Moo play it?
Moo, was it...
What, was it Z?
Kyle even?
Was it Kyle?
Like 5 position
I don't
Sand
think Cole
King?
played it.
Maybe Cole did it.
Cole loved playing the Sand King.
They do love playing it.
I don't think they...
Okay, maybe it was this one game.
It is Moo's favorite hero. We asked him on the panel last night. It was like Sumail and Moo in there, and he's like, I love Sand King. I love moving around. And he finally did describe why he goes not Blink Dagger. He says if you go naked Blink, you blink in, you stun. You're so far ahead of your teammates, they can't catch up, and you don't do anything. That was the thing. You just want to run in, create chaos. A little different than everyone else, obviously. We see the 4-5 openings, more than likely from both sides. King Tega does play Sand King. Which 4-5 opening do you like more? In theory.
10 seconds remaining.
probably Sacred. Me?
Yeah. I mean, I like Sacred's draft last game. I think that was definitely a win.
It had to be a little bit like very small amount of mistakes, though. To be fair, but
I think it was Gaza said that he thought that OG would win because of the skill difference, but he likes Sacred's draft.
Yeah,
I felt the same.
It was a winnable draft because AM's a weak hero right now. Like if AM was in a better place, I'd probably side with OG just because that was such a good AM game, but they did make it work.
Bands coming out, Omni, banned out by OG this time, and you see Luna and Tiny. They're gone. Wait. See Medusa.
There's a Medusa in the pool.
No.
I haven't seen that much OG Medusa.
Yeah. We'll see if they need to. Sacred.
Shadow Demon is super good with and against Dusa, actually. Like late game, if you get the illusions of the Dusa, those things kill the whole team.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mikey. You're the man.
5 seconds.
Delivered
Coffee
us
delivery.
our monster in our mugs.
Alright, we're allowed to say coffee.
Okay.
That's it.
It's monster.
That was a good, what's that called?
Monster branded coffee.
Monster brand.
It's old. Dude, if you had I miss them. The Java monsters are by far the best energy drink, whatever there is. The Mean Bean, and it's just called Java. I actually, oh my god, I love
Did they
those
discontinue
so
them?
much. I don't think so. I find them in Best Buys. Or the one place I find, like, I gotta go with my friend to get something from a Best Buy, and then they're just there. I'm like, all right. I buy I literally buy them out every time.
Is yours sweet or is bitter? Mix ours up. Dark.
Mine's pure black.
Wait, which one did you want?
I just want. I put
Some
a little
milk.
bit of milk and less sugar. He wants like 8 sugar packets in it.
Pure black, 4 sugars is my normal.
4 sugars.
I'm a purist.
Doesn't
Doesn't even taste like coffee after
Yeah, that
all
makes
sugar.
no sense. Wouldn't you rather take the milk than pure black?
I ain't Winnie the Pooh. This ain't the land of milk and Honeywell. Hell out of here.
That's the most disgusting combination.
What? Just coffee and sugar. What's wrong with that?
Hey, to each their own, Will.
Yeah,
Sure.
Dude, the land of milk and honey is actually one of my favorite places in fictional time. Well, there's Medusa.
There it is. They picked Tidehunter for King Duck.
Yes, the predictions. He's gonna have the most farm by 10. I feel it.
Whoa.
That's the South American Tinker. They
They need trialing the tide again, secures lane in that farm.
That's an early tinker.
No clockwork for S4 as a counter pick.
Yeah. True.
What are you going to get against the Tinker here? There's not Storm either. Like a lot of the big counter pick heroes are not available.
Do they play Beast on S4?
I'm sure
S4
you just
can.
pick like Zeus or
This works too.
Puck.
Puck's okay.
Okay, yeah. Nyx could have been an option, perhaps.
Mhm.
Offlane Puck. Could be a Drow strat. Drow Puck Medusa.
So what for Sacred? Do you just get a super high physical damage dealer, or do you just actually build around the Tinker?
I think- I still feel like Terrorblade, but you're versus Shadow Demon now. It's like it's hard, but I feel like they need something that can force buildings for them.
Building hitter seems
Right,
essential.
Even last game, they had a lot of trouble hitting the buildings with a Quap and a Razor.
The TP is better, I feel like, than some of the like Luna type heroes against SD, just because you outrange the SD. It's a lot harder to get it. You can't walk up and disrupt a Metamorph TP that easily.
And Reflection versus something people are talking about that can be decent.
5 seconds remaining.
Parries. So, Antimate should get something.
Yeah, aim thing.
A lot of farm. A lot of farm just gone from the map.
Yeah. I feel like Puck has a very good time in lane. Theoretically, unless you're tri-laning.
Can't wait to see. How many stacks are going to get camped for OG? Stacks are going to get stacked. How many camps are going to get stacked? So I was really trying to
get
think.
camped.
How many stacks are? Well, they could.
I thought that's what you meant.
Oh,
I thought you
no.
were saying like stacks camp. They were
Yeah,
camping.
we'll go with that.
We'll go with that.
Ports are tough.
Lots is the answer.
But Tidehunter as well can. I mean, if you do win a fight, right, you can easily steal it with the Tidehunter as well as a Tinker. Have to be careful. You with that last ban. A lot of last ban Terrorblades, and you say you like it, so
yeah,
possible.
What are the other ones for Benjas?
Yeah.
Yeah. Possible Medusa answer. Seen Weaver banned sometimes to protect Medusa with all the mana break.
Oh, I do like.
There's
Weaver
a couple
can-
silences.
Yeah,
though.
you can suffer a bit versus Puck or Spirit.
PL might be a better option for Sacred.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
PL sounds better.
I think what else? More Benjazzy.
Slark? That greedy? Couple silences again, make it kind of tough.
Yeah.
Sense. We'll see what here they're not picking. They're not picking Anti-Mage.
They do ban the.
OG, they had time to think about it. They know what their next pick probably is going to be here as well. They got 2 seconds of reserve time. Think about it. They're still looking. Look at it. They're not done. They're still thinking what they want to pick.
10 seconds remaining.
What does S4 want to play this game?
5
He's the puck is most likely.
Oh yeah, sorry, that's right. That's
Probably like a no-tail
Yeah, whoops.
drow type hero.
I was wondering what. Yeah, I was
Jug
or not?
fine here.
Possibly they
healing ward versus March to push, right?
Yeah.
Force it.
Benjaz's most played hero too. Maybe they just in case.
Dude, look, they're happy though. Sacred's having a great time.
Take a
man.
smiley. What's on with the cameras? Can't show his. I told you, he's just a more cheerful guy lately.
So it's a bad thing then.
Oh no!
He's
Start
the-
flaming him, King Tekka.
Yeah.
So what do you guys think? You're thinking it's Weaver Terrorblade here, probably?
We were terribly PL. We said.
Yeah, yeah, you guys said PL actually.
TP versus Jug's always a decent matchup, feels like.
And who was talking about BSJ, right? The minus 10-second reflection cooldown on TB is super good versus
yeah.
Medusa.
It's very good versus both Jug and Dusa.
That's a very underrated talent. Because everyone always, I don't know what the other one is, but everyone always gets it's like attack speed or something stats. It's one of those ones which it's like, oh, you're a carry, you want to get this these stats or damage, whatever it is. Health maybe.
Reflections is
It's an underrated
a
ability,
ridiculous
right?
team. Yeah, it's a
I love it.
ridiculous team fight ability.
Who's the man? It was Monkeys Forever when he played middle, right? He was
4-4-0.
The 4-4-0, and I loved it. It's so good. It's like 7.5 cents, 8.5 at last at level
it's a long
4.
time.
It's nuts.
It got nerfed a lot since those days when he ran a mid, but it's still very good. It used to be like that first point was such a strong slow that you couldn't lane against TB. Like if you're an offlaner and mid lane, same thing. Spam it.
Really thinking about this one.
Are. Series now, last pick coming in about 10 seconds. And they don't know. Dude, you can't just like highlight 3 heroes. They go for the Terrorblade.
Terrorblade.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's see. Another pretty strong draft from Save. You guys said they don't have that much catch for the Tinker. A lot of silences, but not just bind abilities. Terrorblade's going to be good at sieging stuff, but OG just... They have Medusa. They have a S4 Puck, and Juggernaut staying so nice. And isn't Earthspirit Shadow even really good too? Like, it's almost a guaranteed stun or silence.
Yeah, with the put under.
Tinker definitely feels like one of the better answers to Medusa. I feel like a lot of the teams picking Medusa, banning Tinker after it to protect it. The mischance and just being able to... Medusa just never really answers the Tinker at all. Whereas a farm Tinker can actually lock down and burst... Over time, burst the Medusa.
The thing I like about Tinker is you can kill the teammates too. You kill everybody else and then it's a Dusa isolated. If you get to that point, right? You get your Dagon, you get your Blink.
Yeah, you can actually get to the back line,
Yeah.
get past the Medusa, which a lot of cores struggle to do.
Yeah, you wipe the 2 supports and then you try to isolate that Dusa.
So, Blitz, what about you? Who are you taking?
I actually like Sacred's draft, but I think OG will win.
Agreed. I actually absolutely agree.
I think Sacred's drafting today is a lot better than it was yesterday.
Look
It just
at
feels
these-
like it's a little bit more stable. They're giving themselves win condition.
See the Wyvern's name that he has tagged in game?
What?
NTHS4. Got the no Tidehunter S4 name. That's
Dang.
Jimmy.
Prepare for battle.
What a troll.
So we see
Oh,
the
there it
talent.
is.
It's 10 stats or the minus 10 stats.
Plus
But
10
look at what
stats.
reflection gets put down to. Like that's 6 seconds and it has 5.5 duration. It's actually never off.
I hope we see it. I really hope we see that this game.
Leo
We'll see
Style
if it gets that late.
Good
Just-
luck.
You just
And
lag your opponents out of the game. That's the worst part of that spell. When there's like illusions, like a PL and your reflection.
Look at that. Jerax just puts down one of his stones.
have you ever seen,
Intimidation.
Gods, have you ever seen Monkey King plus Reflection in a team fight? It actually
Oh,
crashed my
God.
PC the other
Like,
day.
Yeah,
And I have a great PC. Like, that thing just, it just broke it. I was like, well, I guess I lost this one.
I like watching S4 with the offlane puck. He goes look at that item build.
He goes
It reminds me of the old school.
The Dota 1 middle puck that you did. You know?
He's missing a
Double
branch.
mantle.
He's
He
missing
is.
one branch, but you can't afford it anymore.
The new tank is what he can do.
Too expensive.
Oh, this should be... You guys like the draft of Sacred? We'll see if once again... I mean, they dominated... I would say they dominated the laning phase last game.
Mhm.
But the thing is... I mean, Medusa's... pretty weak in the early game. Obviously, once you get level 4 Mystics, make you feel good. But we'll see if Sacred can do the same thing and this time maybe roll on forward some more.
You can't sell that first TP, right?
No.
What was that? You can't sell it.
But if you buy a second one, does it stack on top of the first one?
And you sell it then?
And then can you sell it?
I don't think you can sell it if you stack. Actually, I've never tried, to be honest. I know they stack, but
Alright, BSJ's
I'm not sure that would ever be
Well, you
useful.
don't make money.
Where's Bulba?
You break
Bulba might
even.
know.
Yeah, that's the point though.
You'd rather have a free TP than
It
You
would make sense.
don't know that, Gods.
have a free TP or.
I think you won.
Oh yeah, God, you're right. Yeah, I'm doing the math in my head. Yeah, I
It
guess.
took me a
What's
moment.
You're
You look
losing
so
it.
confused right now.
It's early. It's early, guys.
Gods looks like I just said the stupidest thing he's ever heard in his life.
I mean, it's now that I think about it, it's up there, Blitz.
You're a smart guy, Will. You don't say many stupid
I
things.
just want to know like the dumbass interactions like that in
That's
Dota.
so much damn.
I would expect something like that from like, I don't know, Bulba or something.
Yeah, but you want to know about these things.
But you used to be able to do,
They
well,
matter.
not in official ones, but with the mango, right? That you get
Yeah.
given, you
Yeah.
can turn into one and sell it before the game starts.
It was
Did they-
abused
did
in
they fix
overthrow.
that?
They fixed that apparently. Yeah.
dang.
Oh, that was abused in overthrow more than
Wait,
anything.
what else was it? Remember when you could buy people wards, and then if you stacked them and gave it to your teammate, he could sell it?
For
Yeah,
half or whatever, but
Sentry.
he could,
Yeah.
Yeah,
do
and then
sentries.
you could actually have a level 1 Midas.
See, Gods, that's the kind
I
of
used to do
stuff
that
I
for tangos as well back in the day, but
Gods is
Yo.
just trying to throw me under the bus.
they're really just going for the kill here, huh?
Hey, get it. He's dead. Leo style will begin first blood. He's
No
trying to
Tokyo
do.
Drift.
No Tail sacked 5 or 6 last hits for that kill. They absolutely needed to get it.
Can get the lane in his favor. S4 getting bullied a little bit. We did see he went level 1 in the reflection.
You guys like the Jug Mid instead of Medusa?
Versus
Yeah,
Tide,
it's more kill
yeah.
potential.
We saw that come out from, was it Cole? Someone did Jug versus, I think, Shadow Fiend mid, and they had the Earth Spirit
EG,
roaming.
right?
EG? Yeah, it was EG, you're right. So they were just going for those kills over and over again
Oh.
in laning phase.
Ace Drune up here on Jerix. That just means at least he gets the bounty. Could go for a ton of harass. He will. Matthew? Could be in a little bit of trouble. Could watch him get dunked on.
That's a lot of hits.
He ain't fighting back. Now he does.
He could have maybe.
Oh, I think he might
Can't
just
TP,
die.
can't do anything. He's just dead. Oh,
Oh.
the classic.
Dude, he just hit 2.
Did he get that from the pole?
I think so.
No,
Do you not have 2
I think
already?
he
Did he
has
have
I think it was 2
He
already
has
from the
two.
start.
Oh,
Yeah.
but he gets the double stun. Now the creeps are actually handling S4.
Stops the jaunt.
Wait,
yeah.
they actually.
Oh, and it pulls it into. Is 4 gonna keep the aggro though?
the range creep. That's the important
What?
one.
Why isn't the... Don't creeps only change aggro there?
See, he might be right-clicking a hero, right? Maybe.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, he was running away. I feel like
Yeah, I don't
the
know,
creeps
that
were
was-
hitting... The newts are hitting the creeps, and S4 was just running. I feel like that's... It normally change
that
aggro.
mechanic looked bizarre here.
Tail. Nice last hitting here. Still 8-3 versus 13. I mean, you throw up a laser and this feels bad as any hero.
Tinker wins most matchups.
Yeah. And that's why, we saw him get first blooded. Jerix helping him out, but first metamorphosis looks like... Is this first? No, he used it at level... Well, he got reflection at level 1. This might be the first one.
Yeah, this.
He was... he's doing great in lane. Don't need to just commit it at level 1 to do that.
Oh, I found a situation, David. What if the supports?
He's been thinking
they need.
Let's hear it.
You all
need
stack
some-
TPs.
They need some more gold rewards or like a smoke.
Yeah, but where are they getting the gold from? Explain where the gold comes from.
No, because... Yeah,
You
it-
invest
it-
you
do not
invest
see what Gods is
50
saying.
gold,
No,
no, but
and
I
you
know,
get
but
back
It's like
50
they
gold.
accidentally bought a TP earlier, and then they're just like, man, I'm like 3 gold away, and I need.
There's
to
no
play
way you can.
fast."
I don't think you can sell it if you stack it. I'm pretty sure because otherwise you could see 5 people give 1 person their TP and buy 1 and then sell.
No, you can't stack though.
Leo
Once
spell
somebody
goes down.
Oh,
gives
you
a
can't
TP.
stack the initial. That's right.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
I think my situation.
You have to
plays-
spend 50 gold to get 50
Yeah,
gold
yeah,
back.
but what if you thought you misspent it? You're like, ah, damn, I don't actually need these TPs. What I really need is this smoke.
So you're saying
Or
they
this
have to-
ward.
So
Okay,
the only
stay.
the scenario you're talking about is where they bought a second TP as a support.
Yeah.
So
Smokes are 80 gold.
Yeah, but they're like 30 gold in, and they're like, guys, we need a smoke
okay,
right now.
So it only works if they made the mistake and
Yes.
bought 2 TPs to
Exactly.
begin with. Okay, all right. I don't know. No, I think that's. I was gonna give it to you.
What,
but
you think
no.
Rezo's gonna buy a smoke?
Yeah, sure.
Get out of here, dude.
I think Fly's is not gonna buy 2 TPs.
That sounds about right. Middle lane going pretty nicely for No-Tail. It is 26-8 versus 17-3, but 2 kills in the middle lane.
Yeah.
And No-Tail, I'll just go to the jungle. That's the
Dude, they're gonna
classic.
kill him again.
Going for it. Shadow poison well.
Once
Is Jug 5?
One shot takes 6 as well. This lane becomes almost impossible for Tinker to stay.
And once he gets 5, he's gonna just get level 3 spin kill him anyway.
He's actually going. I thought he would just rush phase boots rather than get the Aquila in between. I think I like rushing phase boots if you have this type of lane and everyone you're prioritizing killing the Tinker.
You're fast hero anyways.
I guess.
Brass
The Tinker's not that slow either.
Oh, he actually went.
Well, why is that? Why are you surprised by that? You thought he just wanted the solo kill like this? Do you have an extra point in it?
Yeah.
Well, he's gonna spin, but there's TPs coming in, and like you said, not quite enough damage. And now he dove under tower, he's taking a lot of damage, but guess what? That healing ward's still alive. He finally does end up killing it, but he might have dove a little too far, and Leo style even gets the kill. I mean, that was actually a situation you just talked about. Do you think with level 3 spin he would have got that kill? Or was it just too deep of a dive?
I think he could have committed either way.
He would have died. He would have died for it maybe, but he would have definitely gotten it.
With level 3 spin?
Yeah.
With level 2, I think he could have died for it.
I think he could have
maybe got
dove
the
as
kill,
well. Yeah, I think he just was trying to survive, but dying as well.
That was nice. Well played, Secret.
Yeah, well, good TPs by both supports. Or by the sinking.
See? The value shrine while he's doing stacks with the second metamorphosis from Airblade.
S4 is having a great game
he's
though.
all 6.5. He's about to be 7 after this.
Pretty farming in that top.
Demon at least finally getting some levels, but he could get solo killed here. Well, he doesn't need to. Jerix is here as well. Kicks him out of the coil, do some more damage. But Demon just puts himself under, and he seems to be okay. Look who's here. King Taka. We haven't seen much of him, and
10 minutes.
Like, yeah, looks like our guess might be wrong, because I feel S4 is getting quite a bit.
3 more minutes, boys.
Let's see.
Did you guys all go King Tech?
Is it CS or
Well,
net
I
worth?
didn't say anything.
You didn't say anything? Okay.
Wait, what?
Are we looking at CS or net worth?
I think net worth.
That
It
was
was net worth.
definitely
Yeah.
net worth. Don't
Well,
try to get out of
No,
it.
wait up. It's only 300 behind.
Yeah, this is doable.
No, S4, come on. My boy.
Sacred
boy
can get a
Gustav.
tower.
Yeah. And, I mean, they'll have Metamorphosis up at about 8:30.
Yes,
That might be
S4.
their chance.
Gustav, collect those bounty runes.
In a lane, it looks like there's quite a few heroes just bunching up here from both teams. Looks like a 3-on-3 situation. Fly. Hello. Jerix right next to him. Leostyle is here, gonna shoot out some rockets. Nice stun guaranteed on Demon, but guess what? He's just gonna sit under there. But now Matthew's here. He wants to maybe save that stun. Nope, use it up on to Fly in the back. Is this gonna be a 1-for-1? Looks like it might, but no tail. Yeah, has a little 6. He stays by the creeps. It is 1-for-1 behind the tier 1.
Medusa's 1k ahead with Terrorblade. Ready.
I feel like, I mean, Medusa versus Tidehunter, right? He can never anchor smash you.
Yeah.
An uncontested lane. And there's ancient stacks for Reza to fall back onto.
Wow, he's level 9 already.
That's actually He's been solo, actually. Shadow Demon's been camping mid.
Yeah.
Earth Spirit's been top, so it's basically been a solo lane, which is really good for Dusa.
Yeah, he's got max split already. That's like really significant. He's gonna be able to farm those ancient stacks very early on. He's gonna be level 10, Mask of Madness.
Alright, I gotta ask then. We do all hate Medusa, but do you guys like... I wanna... I mean, I'm not calling him out, but CCNC doesn't go Mask of Madness. He goes Sanjin Yasha. Do you like that over Mask of Madness?
I prefer the mask because of the way the damage interaction works with Mana Shield. You don't actually take as much because of the minus armor.
Also, just the usage
Farm
during
slot.
Stone Gaze, like
Yeah.
you don't get the drawbacks of the item. The whole point is like this item which is quote unquote like too strong, but there's a drawback to it that you have this minus armor, but you pop Stone Gaze, no one's going to hit you. So it's one of the few heroes that gets to use the item with no punish.
Start Ancients. He's level 10. He's got the damage talent, so it's gonna be faster.
They did... Oh, he got the stack into his dragons. He's happy. Just off this double stack here as well. This Medusa, so
Can they
scary.
contest?
This is
They're gonna
it.
try.
This is gonna be the big fight
I don't know if
already.
they know about the ancient vision there.
It's gonna be a tough no-tail kill. Matthew has to get the stun before they can ravage. See if they go all the way around or if they go top. Top lane it is. Lagging behind.
It's gonna get so much.
Yeah. It's not farming the ancients. I think expecting some kind of look. Jerix is actually standing by the ancients, expecting like a smoke play there.
I think he wants the mom first too, right? Just to make it go faster.
Sure. Yeah.
Fly.
Absolutely.
This is about as much space make as you can have.
The gank.
Take it. Kill. Rezo. Feel pressure to even tank those ancients. Go back to farm bottom. Has the full Mask of Madness when Courier hits.
Guys,
It's
look at
10
the clock.
minutes.
10 minutes.
Wait, GG. He did get a deny though.
S4. He did get a
He denied
did
gold.
get the deny.
He denied some gold.
Good. No, but yeah.
He gave S4 more gold by denying the tower, though.
Oh, and ulti's gonna come out of Matthew, but doesn't do too much. But a nice stun from Jarex, and No Tail will be able to finish him off. Level 3 spin. He gets another level in ward.
Ah, the sampler build. 3-2-2 build.
Did everything.
It is funny, right? From this game to last game. I mean, last game, what, first 15 minutes, S4 and King Tiger are so far ahead of everyone else. In this game, Medusa story.
Yeah. I mean, they've got top 3 cores while having a Medusa on their team.
The Terrorblade not pushing towers. That tier 1, right?
Yeah.
Don't you want to get that tier 1 by 8 to 9 minutes?
He
usually?
lost his own tower before he actually was able to push the enemy safe lane tower. So
you want to take it before or with the counter?
Yeah.
He actually. Oh, you're right. He did lose his tower.
He lost his tower before he took
puck.
one. Tops the Wyvern's going down. It looks like they're making a setup play.
4 solo kill. Heals himself. No waning rift. He has orb up in 2 seconds though.
Goodbye, Jimmy.
Doesn't even use it.
I like how he jukes till the very end. Like there's like no space to play with. But Jimmy's still gonna try.
And now this game looking a little bit rough for Jarex. Is here. He gets lasered, but rolls to the up. Out. Get your hand away from me, you freaking plague spreader. Just kidding. Give me.
Dude, that would suck for you to get.
I won't.
Phase
Don't
drum.
freaking try to kiss me.
Phase drum on the hotel.
S4. He went with the standard. The treads blink. We've been seeing a lot of phase drum. Even like Zai goes it. A lot of offlaners have been going it.
Maybe go a blinkless puck with drums, Veil, Shiva's God.
Dagon.
Didn't build.
He didn't go blink
I'm not
the
a
whole
fan
game.
ever. That well, they're going on the backside. No Tail's here, and oh my goodness,
Whoa.
Leo style gets manhandled.
Chinese player.
It was very strange to say. It was like he bought a Dagon in between, and then he buys bots. Like he was.
But what
literally
game was
buying
that? Did they win though?
No, they lost.
They got 3 out of that series.
I remember.
Oh, that yeah.
Remember when eHome had just won like a tournament? What was it Manila?
Yeah, they won DL, I think.
Yeah,
it
they
was.
won MDL. So when that was the event that I didn't cast, and we're just like looking at eHome, centered on eHome.
Oh, you mean before Shanghai made?
Yeah. And then we played against CTY, and this fool didn't get his ulti on AM till like level 19, and this was before like the talent tree and everything. And we couldn't figure out if he was like a genius or just like the craziest person we'd ever seen play. It was level like 19, and he
He's the
still
one who
didn't have
rushed
his
like
ult.
Moonshard
Yeah.
or Hyperstone or something on anti-mage.
Hyperstone over Vlad's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He went Battle Fury, Hyperstone or something crazy.
Has been denied.
CTY, like if it's the it's real
He
confusing.
did that recently too, right? He was playing
Dusa,
Dusa and he didn't get Stone Gaze
till
till like
level
level
14.
14.
Yeah. It's wild. He's Chinese, dude.
Okay, coming up here.
Damn, Matthew is so poor on the sync.
Level
Oh,
7.
man.
Tranquil. Not even a wand. Heck. They want to get Jarex. This is the best kill you can find, but well, they're gonna take it.
Wow, that's an expensive kill, and I think they've only killed support heroes. They killed the Jug
No
once.
Tail died once, yeah.
Okay, they've mostly killed the support heroes. Good job, supports. That's your job in these games.
Have to ravage
the
for it
ganks.
is tough though.
And now look at the
Big wrap
counter
around.
smoking Benjaz. Uh-oh.
The
They're
drum.
going in. Can they find him? He has an illusion he can pop, but there's a creep wave. He's gonna have to stand and fight with it. And that's one way. S4.
This
Last
patience.
second. Taunted him a little bit.
You guys think that S4 is ever gonna foil?
That was just straight patience.
Like ever? Has he never missed one in
the pot?
his
would you
career?
shave your head if you missed a call?
What?
Kick comes out. Actually, it's a Tinker on the backside too. They want to get Jarex again, but ulti from Demon will hold the Juggernaut in place. A lot of like the Dyer's going over to the Radiant side to hide. Matthew, he's going in the river as well. Can he run away? S4's here. No coil yet. Misses the orb. It's the side. Here
The
comes.
snake.
Oh my good. And there's the mana. It's a little more of what I think people expected OG. You know, dominate the laning phase, just dominate the game in general.
Yeah.
Seem to be doing it.
They had a better lane stage this time. Good moves from both Earth Spirit securing top, Shadow Demon securing mid, and then Rezo just free farms bottom because he's got a favorable matchup.
I like the way they set up the lanes. That's the thing. Like the jug mid, they can actually threaten kills. Do some mid, you can't threaten kills. It doesn't care about Tidehunter either. So lane setups and yeah, the movements from the supports were ideal.
Kai on the puck.
Blink jug against the Tinker. I like.
Yeah. I think mid one did this build. He was playing with when he had to be like the space creating Juggernaut. He just goes for all these like small items and tries to fight.
Rezo got the full 4-step as well on the chicken. Hurricane Pike at 4:16 minutes with the Mask of Madness wand, and now top lane Leo style. Solo kill from Jarex. Will it happen? I believe it's happening. Oh, come on. Alright. That was a full solo kill.
Wow. That
can't be good.
Oh, definitely not.
So what do? What do you have to do as Sacred? Like, it feels like you can't even group up as 5 because you have a Tinker.
I feel like they missed out a lot on their windows in this game already. Like, they don't have any towers taken when they have this Tower Blade early. No-Tail's just taunting him at the tower. Jimmy saw it. Jimmy saw it.
Paying his respect.
I mean,
Give me respects that.
especially against an SA team, I'm sure they would be doing the same thing. I'm sure.
Oh yeah,
they would absolutely do.
But yeah, I think that with Tower Blade and stuff like that, like, I actually think they just missed a big portion of their entire timing window for their lineup. Because you want to have some map control so that your Tinker can play more aggressively and farm in the enemy jungle, but right now, he's restricted to such a small window of farm. And I think that's why you pick the Tower Blade, is to pick those towers and then have a better lead into the mid game for you.
So what if you have to do something as Sacred? You go for a pickup, Metamorphosis, take 1 tower? Is that the play, or right. Isn't a play?
I guess your Sand King's not going to get Blink fast enough. But it feels like, well, I mean, he's going to get Blink soon, but it feels like waiting for that is going to take too long. So you just smoke up with Ravage. You've got Blink Ravage. Try and find the Jug or the Puck. Hope that you get the Blink Ravage on them before they phase shift Blade Fury and burst them down.
Yeah, find a core, I think. Yeah.
Alright, and that is exactly what they're going to do.
Yep.
But that's Shadow Demon middle.
Yeah, it's nice to find the kill by the tower because then you can turn it into an objective, which is what they want to do.
Oh my.
Okay.
They have a ward behind the tower. Did they see that?
And he gets the Ravage up, but Spin already in the back lines. They should be able to bring down Jarex. They do. Sand King a lot of trouble. Looks like it might
that coil
for 1, and he doesn't miss coils.
4-man coil. Will knew his S4 Puck.
I'll take that bet.
Yeah.
Alright, we're holding you to it then. No. After calling them on going back. But that looks like it's gonna, I mean, Sacred went for something, but...
Level 18 at 18 minutes, keeping up with the clock. 220 last hits.
But Rezo, I think he's...
I mean, I think he's good.
He's pretty good.
Blitz, who do you think's the best player in the world right now?
In the world right now?
Just one player. Like, if you had to... Not even best player, okay. Who would you build a team around if you only...
Can I steal?
Yes. But I will come back to you.
I think captain is the most important role in Dota. Like, doesn't matter how good you are individually. If you don't have a good captain, it doesn't really matter. I think we've seen that like time and time again. For example, like look at Ace on Secret versus all his time on Danish Bears. It wasn't like Ace was a bad player. All in competitive Dota, you knew he was a standout on Danish Bears, but he didn't have a good captain. But I think he was actually the captain.
So would you would just take a captain?
I would just take a captain.
Okay, because you said Ace. I actually would have chosen Ace. I would
just take Kuro, like straight up.
Okay.
I thought you were gonna take Kuro.
I would take Kuro.
You're biased.
Of course I am, but at the same time, like, come on, you're gonna take a captain.
Yeah. And you've been around that team, you recognize like how important he is to their success. Like when they picked up like Matu and Mind Control, people were like, these guys are good players, but they're not like considered the tier 1 players.
Oh, but you know, the funny thing is, on that team, like who they actually think is the best player, they think MC. They don't say Miracle, they don't say GH, they think MC's the best.
And I remember when the first iteration of FPL came out, and I was like, who is the guy at the top of EU the entire time?
For every season.
Dude, every season, Mind Control. That was nuts. That's how I learned about him. A little bit of trouble.
Nice Hurricane Pike, but...
He doesn't have his ulti.
Oh, he hit the coil, thank you. Yeah, it's making my heart skip every time.
I feel Will, have you ever gone back on a promise? I don't want to say you're the guy who would, but I'm getting that vibe.
I think
It's going into a story. Would you do it or not?
would I actually shave my head?
Yeah, if you made the bet, which you did.
I guess I would have to. My hair grows back pretty fast.
That was fine.
I can't picture Grant bald, I'll be honest.
I did it for.
I've seen it. Yeah.
I just realized how bad that actually was. It was 8th grade, and for extra credit, you were supposed to like dress up as an Indian, and the teacher said I could just shave my head bald. Got 10 extra credit points.
I think Grace would let me shave my.
Grace has control over it?
Kind of.
Like, do you think? Would your mom be mad if you just came home bald one day?
Yeah, my mom would be pretty pissed. I was thinking about getting a tattoo, and I realized like my poor mother. I can't do that to her.
How old are you?
27.
Why?
Jesus.
But Gods has met my mom. She's a sweetheart. You can't
She
break her
is.
heart.
She is.
Good. Doing stuff like that just to not getting tattooed just to keep them out. I
You think-
respect that.
You think that would break her heart?
Dude, I didn't drink alcohol until I was 21 because I made a promise to my mom.
I mean,
You
that's,
know how boring
that's
the
just-
well, that's
Midwest
being
is
legal.
without alcohol?
That's following the laws.
That's adorable.
true.
That's following the laws. What do you mean? Good. Now, Roshan may respond 7 minutes. Bit away. They have the Aegis right now. He has a Lincoln's. This guy seems pretty unkillable with 800 mana. I mean, how are you getting? I mean, the hero's getting changed. Is it going to be that talent? What else is it going to be? Do
Do you think this hero's getting changed?
Absolutely.
I think that Deuce is here.
I'm not sure if you're joking.
Oh,
or
he's
not.
Joe. He's absolutely joking.
Okay,
What they change
I think
Mask of
that
what they
Madness
need to
too.
change is the mana, the Mystic Snake on Ancients. If they
Mystic
change
Snake on
that,
Ancients,
I think
I-
it would be.
I think that level 20
And like the
talent.
2000 effective HP that you get from the mana.
I think rework mana scale, mana shield. Like it's too efficient now. 2.2 per mana is just too good.
Make
Or, sorry,
silence.
2.5. Okay, I actually thought it was 2.2. All right, 2.5 damage per mana is too good. and
Make the silence disable split shot. So you mask him. You can't mask a Madness farm.
that ruins the hero. That,
Oh,
I
you-
suggested
well,
that
Quinn,
yesterday.
Quinn goes Yasha. You can still play the hero without Mask of Madness.
That's true.
I
just have to
suggested
go
that
not Mask of
yesterday,
Madness,
and
yeah.
people yelled at me.
I think that's. I don't know.
Quinn's
Wouldn't affect
innovative.
Quinn.
Yeah, he's preparing for.
The inevitable. Yeah.
Wasn't that one of the
silence
few
there.
Medusa games they lost, though?
It was like the only.
It's the only
game.
Medusa lost.
No, I think there was.
It's
another
lost twice.
Oh, it's lost twice.
Yeah,
Lost
it lost
twice.
twice.
What do I know?
PG lost with it against
Yeah.
Paul.
Right.
Look at the epicenter in the back. Uh-oh.
I'm looking.
Uh-oh.
We're looking. We're looking, Bog.
Should not.
I mean, I was just telling you.
Yeah.
Matthew Sperring well played.
Poor man. It is
I
looking
mean,
rough.
this game was over.
Hard to go uphill.
It's very impossible.
And now Rezo just sieging. Hits the tower, kills the creeps.
Like,
I
look
think
how little
the team ran out of
damage.
mana.
No.
See how little damage the March actually does to him? He just tanks right through it.
It's not fair. It's not fair, Bog. It's not.
Just watch.
I'm watching.
Look, he's not even getting hit by it.
He's good. This guy dodged it. Oh, there's laser. That's one way to push down. Do it again. Uh-oh, Quill comes in. He hits one.
You're
Demon
safe, Will.
goes down instantly.
Another 60 seconds, Will is safe.
Have we haven't really seen a big winner Wyvern ulti. Hasn't been much chance. Look at how spread out there. But look at Jerix actually finds King Tech on the side. They lose vision of him. And now Rezo finishes the range. Varix looking for the melee. Middle lane already pushed in with the creeps. OG just slicking that perfectly. And there's the Ravage. Comes in middle.
They get S4.
See you later.
Okay.
He
got a
wants, he wants this melee. Still has the Aegis. That comes out. Can they kill it? No, that's melee. That can heal up if they don't pressure it.
Wait, that meta maybe.
Yep. They've got healing ward. They've got everything.
Under attack.
Got Healing Ward and Mystic Snake. They're full mana, full HP. Leo's still trying to push out another lane wall. He defends his base, has to, but there goes the melee racks.
I'm so glad Will said the one that I liked. The being able to just full sustain off Ancients with Mystic Snake, in my opinion, is so crazy.
Middle lane, they're going in. They find Demon. That will
Nice
be a
to make
dieback if he dies. And No-Tail's just ulting into the base, slaughtering him. Now Benjaz. Wanda getting ulti off, but that Lincoln's is up. Lincoln's pop now. He pops his ulti. Rezo still has an Aegis. Gun comes forward. They might be able to burst onto Medusa once. And they
One
will.
kill.
They have Gush up. They have stuff. Actually use it here. Now No-Tail's going to block out King Tega. He gets Demonic Purged. Dead. Monster kill for no-tail, but look at this, Fly does go down the Leo style, but Leo style goes down to the rest of the team. Matthew, get around. And they're just gonna take the racks. Wait.
Dire's middle barracks are under attack.
What?
He just took his, Tinker just took his talent. I didn't know what level he was. He took it at 15.
He leveled up from the kill. Oh, he just took his level 10 talent?
Yeah.
Okay.
Rex cleaned up. This is a hard one for Sacred.
They can't get megas though. The one benefit.
Full tier 2. And this 1v1, I think we've seen it a lot this game. A little bit harder now at the later levels to get a solo kill. Feels is ruining.
And put tennis. Rez was just hitting tier 4s.
That's one way to go around the tier 2 being
Perfectly outranging it.
And there goes one of them.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Gush does come forward. Blowing him down. Demon, though, runs out of Arctic Burn.
Goes down gaze again.
Oh my, Demon. Solar Crest is on him, but he's doing it from the... He doesn't care.
Run, Jimmy.
A lot of uphill misses. Is there enough? Sure isn't. That is a dieback. But they share it.
Commits again.
Skill and supports. But unfortunately dying for it.
Every coil on the mark. Oh, is a big
My boy S4.
Buyback, I think. Gods, you didn't say who you'd pick for your best player to build a team around.
I don't know. I think I'd have a similar thing as well. Pick a captain. I think that's kind of the most important.
Big Ravage. Unfortunately, no one else is really here. Now Resolution just doesn't care. Goes down. Pull Mjolnir up on the Juggernaut. Gonna take this tier 2, make the game a little bit easier. They're gonna find him, and that is a dieback from Leo Style. Good games called. He disconnects immediately. And a rough game. You guys said you'd like their drafts again, but it feels like OG, you know, got a little bit warmed up in the first game, and now they're looking to roll in game 2 and 3. They want to play that actual, like, you know, it really is gonna feel like a best of 3, right? If they 3-0, it's gonna be takes 2 games.
Yeah, I think